to stop that next moment. So the only thing you can do with that next moment is try to rebuild. Yeah, y'all hear what I said to you? The only thing you can do with that next moment is try to rebuild. Recoup. That's all you can do. So, God, I love you, man. I'm telling you, the Spirit of God is really heavy. He's really good. He's here. He's here, right here among us. So gracious. I needed everybody in position today. I did. Because I really need to make sure that y'all understand about this spirit of sabotage. It's my assignment from the Spirit of God. It's also something that I really sense that I'm going to end up having to talk to pastors about, to help pastors to even understand, to see what is going on. It's something that the Lord has given me understanding in as it relates to. You know how you hear words, and are y'all aware that there are a lot of words that we have learned just by listening? It wasn't ever that we went to a dictionary and looked it up. It was just by listening we heard somebody say, so we were able to associate what that word possibly meant. Like, say, for instance, people that are illiterate, those are the ones that doesn't know how to read. They learn how to talk based off of association. So they'll listen to conversation, and whatever you associate that with, then they'll pick that up. So they'll know. They can't say, to you, they can't read on a sentence that says the stove is hot. But you will hear them say that stove is hot. Why? Because of association. They may have saw someone be burned, or maybe they were burned, and so they would talk off of association and all. A lot of the times that's what we do as people. We speak out of association, but we never take the time to go into the depth of what the word actually means. I am a dictionary person. I love a dictionary. It's crazy that this happened to me like it has, but I love a dictionary. It's like the second favorite book to me. It's the Bible, then a dictionary. Is what I love. And so I find myself looking up things to get into the gist of what something actually means. And so the Lord has been dealing with me regarding the spirit of sabotage, and to show just how dangerous the spirit of sabotage is. Now, there is two components to sabotage that I'm going to mess with. Now, you have heard the word sabotage. I'm quite sure you all have. And when you heard the sabotage, you thought of the fact of someone doing something to someone else. Right or wrong? They tried to sabotage them people's show. They did something to try to sabotage her from getting that job. And so it was in a context of someone doing something to hurt someone else. Well, that is one way of sabotage. But there is a second way of sabotage that I need to make sure that we understand as well. Listen to me when I say this one to you. There is something called self-sabotage. Digest that one. There is something called self-sabotage. You can mess yourself up. You can sabotage yourself. Ooh, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Ooh, I got some definitions for the word sabotage that's going to make your head turn like The Exorcist. Woo. So, let me get a couple of scriptures first. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 10. Ecclesiastes chapter 10. And so I may be doing a series in this, and if I do end up doing a series, it is going to be, I'm going to title it, What Hinders Our Flow? That's what I want to title it. What hinders our flow? Ecclesiastes chapter 10. Ecclesiastes chapter 10. Let me grab a couple scriptures first. Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 8. Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 8. Check this out, what it says. He that diggeth a pit shall fall where? Okay, so we're very familiar with that, ain't we? Oh, we're quick to holler, you dig one ditch, you better dig two. Because the one you dig for me just might be for you. But we throw a little rhyme on it, don't we? Okay, we throw a little rhyme on it, right? But then, ooh, Jesus Christ. But if we would read the rest of the scripture, oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Now, check it out. It says, he that diggeth the pit shall fall into it. Then he ties on an and. And whoso breaketh what? Whoso breaketh that head represents a covenant. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. I've been talking to y'all about these covenants now. Jesus Christ, Jesus, help your servant today. Let me go. I'm already in Mars. Bring me back to earth. Okay. And whoso breaketh a hedge, a covenant. What it say gonna happen? What it say gonna happen, y'all, again? I'm about to say it one more time for the rodeo. What it say gonna happen? Somebody gonna be in trouble, ain't they? Somebody gonna get in trouble. It says, whosoever breaketh a hedge. It says a serpent, right? Gonna bite him. So it says serpent. Now we all understand from the context of what the serpent did in the very beginning. So we understand that serpents are crafty. We understand that serpents are deceivers, right? We understand that serpents are liars, you know. They have a way of twisting or perverting what is true. Because that's what the serpent did to Eve. The serpent began to beguile her, which means to trick her. And the serpent said to her, did God surely say that you were going to die? I think you misunderstood what God said, girl. I don't think he said you were going to surely die. Now, you done messed around and took that further than what God done said. So he did a play on words. So I need y'all to understand when you dealing with folk, you better watch them play on words, okay? Watch it now, because this spirit of sabotage is a spirit that can only be discerned. Y'all better hear what I'm saying to you. It can only be discerned. It can only be discerned. Because let me tell you something. You'll mess around and done became best friends with what's finna kill you. You'll mess around and done became buddies, talking BFF and all this kind of stupid stuff, with what was assigned to literally murder you. Sabotage can only be discerned because it's slick. It's real slick. It's real slick. It's the slickest of the slicks, to be honest with you. It's real slick. It doesn't look like what it came to do. Y'all, I wish y'all would hear Jesus Christ. Help me. It doesn't look like what it came to do. It looked like it came to soothe you. But it really came to kill you. It looked like it came to help you, but it really came to destroy you. It don't look like what it came to do. It's not going to make itself known. I want y'all to think about it. Think about it. Think about anything that you've ever associated sabotage with. And I know you have in your course of life. You've used that word. or you've seen or heard someone use that word. I guarantee you, wherever you saw that word or heard that word be used, it was somebody that was being slick. The folk didn't even realize that the people were sabotaging them the whole entire time, because sabotage is slick. Sabotage can only be discerned, because sabotage will look like it's for you. I wish somebody would help me today. But the whole entire time, it's against you, baby. But see, sabotage needs to get close to you in order to tear you up. I got to be your buddy so I can find out what I need to find out so I can get you. That's why it looks like it's a friend. How many of us have them friends? It's tricky. It's very tricky. Okay, so let me help y'all understand this scripture now. It says, I want y'all to really catch where it says, whoso breaketh a hedge, a serpent shall bite him. Okay, so let me do an illustration before I move on. Let me get 3 of y'all. Yeah, man, 3 of y'all. Just in 3 of y'all. In 3. Come on, I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show you. I'm going to build a hedge. Show you something. Okay. So I want y'all to hook hands together. Hook hands together. All right. So now, sabotage sees a covenant. It sees it. Sabotage sees this covenant. Sabotage sees these bonds. It sees it. But sabotage needs a way in. That's what it needs. It needs to be able to get in. And so sabotage is not going to do this. Just bust on through. That's just too obvious. It ain't going to do that. Sabotage comes from another angle. Sabotage going to scope the place out. Don't scope it out. You see. I need to see which one of them ain't praying. I need to see which one of them still living on the edge. I need to see if one of them done got offended with something. I need to see. I need to see which one of them ain't sure. Because see, they in covenant because they done been given an assignment. They got an assignment. This one right here, do finance. This one right here, pray. And this one right here, administrate. I'm giving them titles. This is what their assignment is now. But sabotage needs to have a way in. So sabotage is looking for something that is going to give it a way in. It understands that it can't just bust in because they know that. That'll just be entirely too obvious. So sabotage is going to watch every one of them to see which one of them ain't where they supposed to be, ain't doing what they are supposed to do. Okay, so now the administrator, watch the loosement, just lightly hold on, but lightly hold. Now the administrator now is the one that takes care of all the stuff, the things that goes on inside, making sure that flyers and all the things are being administered like they should and all. And so the administrator finds herself in a position as to where the administrator done got offended. There it is. There it is. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. There it is. There goes sabotage. And so sabotage, even when it gets in, it's not going to sound all harsh because it needs to win over. See, you got to understand, although she let go of her hand, she didn't leave, did she? So, see, I need her out the building. You better hear what I'm saying to you. You hear what I'm saying to you? I need her out the building. I want her out complete.